Hi folks, I'm newstarcadefan here, and welcome back to A Winter's Daydream. In the last episode, the Cinderella story ended, and in this episode, we're gonna make things right with Otoko. Well, as best we can anyway. But I told me I think it would suit you. No, it wouldn't. They're so hard to walk in, old fashioned too. But I bought one for you specifically. That's all the more reason not to wear it. No offense, Mom, but your fashion sense leaves a lot to be desired. Come on, darling. Your mother spent a long time choosing this kimono for you. Don't you want to make her happy? No, I agree with Otoko here. If even the people have to wear kimonos all the time will find them fiddly and such. This isn't about making me happy, Kaname. This is a tradition. I don't care about traditions. They're so constrictive. But it's a quintessential part of our culture. And a drab old fashioned garment like that will really look great with this dyed hair like this, won't it? Otoko tugs at a strand of auburn hair and scowls. No way, I'm not wearing it. Well, the girl does have a point. Our Otoko's always been so unique. That's Otome. Otome, sorry. See what I mean? That smiled at Otoko fondly. You always do things your own way. I think it's inspirational. We've raised you to have a good head on your shoulders. Exactly, I'm just being myself. Is that really such a bad thing? Well, Mom falters. She frowns. I suppose not. But what do you think about this, you? Yeah, why are we getting involved in this? Who, me? Yeah, you. You're part of this family too, aren't you? Don't you have an opinion? I bite my lower lip. I don't really want to get involved in this debate. What's the point? No matter what I say, I'm gonna upset somebody. And this whole time I just want to eat my dinner in peace. I think Otome will be fine, Mom. She's old enough to wear what she wants. I know she can wear what she wants, but I want her to look like she's made an effort. I always make an effort. I care about my appearance, you know. Well, we cannot also fault Otoko for taking care of herself as she should. But still, self-image issues is not some it's something that needs to be worked on. I can tell as much, dear, but New Year's is an important time, man. Oh, leave the girl alone, Hisako. Our Otome looks nice no matter what she wears. I'm sure all the boys will be after her kimono or not. I'm not saying she won't look nice, but that's the tradition. Traditions come and go. A lot of young girls go to the shrine wearing their casual clothes nowadays. Ain't that immunity for one? I know, but it's the first shrine visit of the new year. I don't see how that makes any difference. Why should I have to get all dressed up just to go to the local shrine? It seems like a waste of time. I get where Otoko is coming from. Kimonos are awfully fiddly and I can't wrap my head around them. We actually experienced this with Umeko a few episodes ago. Tell me about it. They're like something Grandma would wear. I don't know if she can manage her kimono anymore. She used to wear them all the time, but she's been letting herself go lately ever since Dad passed on. Here you see, not even Grandma wears kimonos anymore. Why should I have to? Oh, very well. If you can't be persuaded, I suppose I'll let it slide. Huh, thanks, Dad. Dad winks at Otoko and ruffles her hair. Anytime, sweetheart. I know Otoko doesn't like it when people play with her hair. It always takes her a while to fix it, but she endures my father's affection with a forced smile. Yeah, she's not trying to hurt feelings. Dad's always owning on Otoko. I know she likes her the best, so he never says it. Parents aren't supposed to have favorites, but Dad's fondness for my little sister is so obvious. You can see it all over his face. If you change your mind, no. I've left your kimono on the bed. It would seem a shame to waste it after I bought it for you. Thanks for the consideration, but I don't think I will. What I'm wearing now is just fine. Mom pinches her lips together like a martyr. Her expression is one of suffering. If you say so, dear. But maybe I'll touch up my makeup again. Like you said, Mom, it is New Year's and I want to look my best. I think your makeup looks fine already, dear. I'll try to reassure my sister, but Otoko isn't listening. She's already walking away. My mother sighs and massages her temple with her fingertips. She looks tired. That daughter of ours. She's always been so willful. I don't think that's a bad thing. She's not the sort of girl who'll get taken advantage of. Not like you here. What do you mean, not like me? You can be a bit of a pushover sometimes. You see get so scared of other silly ghost stories. That was when I was a child, Dad. Maybe so, but you still look like a child to me. Gee, thanks. No matter what you look like, you've been managing in Tokyo well enough this last year, so I guess my little boy is growing up after all. My dad smiles at me. For once, it doesn't look like he's making fun of me. Well, yet. I'd be more touched by his words if he didn't sound so very surprised. Did he think I was going to implode upon moving away from home? Yeah, he probably did watch too many of those monster movies. I think I've been getting on fine, Dad. You have? We're very proud of you. You just don't seem like the sort who used like live in the city, that's all. You've always been a country boy. Not like our Otoko. Unless she can go anywhere she wants and do anything she likes, no problem. Unlike me. I sigh. I know my dad means well, but he's so loud and full of bluster that he sometimes says hurtful things without really thinking. It's painfully obvious how I compare to Otoko in his mind. That places his That places a lot more faith in his headstrong, short-tempered daughter than he does in me, his older son. Don't look so down. I'm not trying to insult you. I believe in you. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself so well, but you can't deny that you and your sister are so different. Maybe we're too different. I must say, I wish you two can get on more, so I wanted you to have a sibling to play with you. But you never really liked each other. Siblings always always at each other's throats. My dad and his older sister said she was always playing tricks on him. I'm glad I was an only child. It's a pity. I got along with my brothers myself. I just wish Mom and Dad start talking across the dinner table, mostly about me and Otoko. It's almost like they've forgotten I'm still here and I can hear them. Yeah. It's like listening in on a phone call with your roommates in an apartment and they're talking trash about you. You can still hear them because the walls are paper thin sometimes. Parents are like that. They seem to forget children are their own separate people rather than extensions of themselves. I've already eaten my dinner, and there's no point of sitting here any longer. In fact, I'm starting to feel restless. I need to go and talk to Otoko. I have something I need to give her. I get to my feet, which prompts Mom to look at me curiously. Where are you going, you? We'll be singing off soon. I don't know, I just need to have a word with my sister. Oh, are you gonna try to convince her to wear that kimono for me? Chance would be a fine thing. I doubt a herd of wild buffalo could convince Otoko to do anything she doesn't want to do. She's always been so stubborn. There's something I need to give her, that's all. A present? Maybe. I'm not so sure if she'll accept my peace offering. I doubt the set of hairpins I bought for her will be to her taste. but not something she'll be able to couple with her short skirts and her shorter shorts. Well, I say that now, but I know I should at least make an effort. There's no harm in trying. It's been a while since I last went into Otoko's bedroom. This is mostly owing to the fact that I spent the last 8 months away at university, but I don't think I would have gone in here even if I had been at home. I don't like Otoko enough to invade her inner sanctum, and I don't think Otoko likes me enough to allow me entry. That was what I assumed anyway, but to my surprise, Otoko opened her door for me with nothing more than a raised eyebrow and a biting "Don't just stand there, come in." Her bedroom more or less looks the same as I remember it. Her bedspread and pillowcases are cute pastel pink, as her curtains are circular, and a circular rug on her floor. There's an old worn strawberry plush on her bed, lying amongst the pillows. I think it was a holdover from Otoko's childhood. She used to love strawberries. She always tied her hair up in strawberry-shaped ties. Her desk is pushed into a corner with her laptop and desk lamp and a few other bits and pieces strewn across it. It's a typical girl's bedroom, I suppose, but it doesn't quite suit the girl who actually owns it, with her dyed hair and her fashionable clothes. Toko has outgrown her bedroom. Just like Alice in Wonderland, she's become so huge figuratively that it can't quite contain her anymore. I frown. Haven't you thought about doing a bit more with this place? There's no point. I'm not gonna stay here for much longer. You have another 2 years before you can go to university. Oh god, don't remind me. You're making me want to kill myself. With that? With what? I'll find a way. I can be very resourceful. Otoko glances distastefully at the folded kimono lying on her bed. There's a matching obi too, and a delicate pair of toe socks. Yeah. Otoko looks at them with an undisguised disgust. Does she think I'm not old enough to dress myself? I think she wanted to get you a present. But she should know I don't like wearing stuff like that. When was the last time I wore a kimono anyway? Years ago. I shift, suddenly awkward. The plastic bag I'm clutching behind my back crumples between my fingers. Maybe this was a bad idea after all. So, Otoko gives me a lofty look like she's some kind of princess, one hand resting on her hip. Why are you here, dear brother? It's not often you deign to pay me a visit. She sounds a little irritable. I wonder if it's because of Mom pushiness or a mere presence. Maybe it's both. Don't talk like that. I'm going to, crap, I practiced this little speech in my head on a train coming back. But saying out loud is more difficult than I imagined. Why do I feel so nervous? This is only Otoko, for goodness sakes. I've known her almost my life. She's not a fire-breathing dragon. I think. I just want to, yes, hurry up or I'll die of old age here. I'm here to give you a present. Oh, a present? Yeah, it's to make up for not getting you a gift in Tokyo. I felt a little bad about it, I guess. So I brought you something in town yesterday to make up for it. So that's what you were doing yesterday. I did wonder. Well, yeah, I figured since I was going out, I might as well. And did that girl help you? The one from the cafe? Well, we're not going to talk about this again, are we? I guess I was a fool thinking it wouldn't come up. Otoko can be like a dog with a bone when it comes to gossip. She doesn't read those magazines for nothing. Just who was that girl? Your girlfriend? She was a girl, she was a friend, but where is she now? Didn't you say she was from Tokyo? She is. She already went back home to spend New Year's with her parents. I see. Otoko presses her lips together. She doesn't look entirely convinced. So she only came down here for a day? That's right. To spend time with you? Why is she acting like that's the most unbelievable part of my story? I guess. You guess? She scoffed. You mean you don't know? We're not that close. I know how it must look, but she really isn't my girlfriend. She only came out here because she wanted to see the countryside. We're both members of the photography club, so she wanted to take some photos. I really am a member of the photography club at university, but my grandmother obviously isn't. I do have a couple of female friends in that club, though, so I guess it's not a complete lie. I see. So you seriously weren't on a date yesterday? No, we were just shopping. You must really like her, you, to go shopping with her. I know how you feel about that. Don't be so prickly. I'm trying to be nice to you. Oh, you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart? Is that really it? What do you mean? Please, I'm not an idiot. I can smell blackmail a mile away. You don't want mom and dad to worry about your friends, so you're trying to buy my silence. Is this all? Wow, Otoko. We're trying to be nice, and you're assuming the absolute dog worst. You're being stupid. I bought this gift before I even ran into you in the mirror. That's what you say, but I'm not supposed to know that. This isn't going very well. I bought the gifts hoping I could somehow reconnect with my little sister, but the gap between us feels larger than ever before. Though I'm standing in her bedroom, largely a relic of her early childhood, it doesn't feel like we're bonding. In fact, it feels like the exact opposite. How can I convince her? I'm not lying. You can believe whatever you want, but that wasn't my girlfriend, and I didn't buy this as a gift to butter you up. I bought this because I wanted to. And why would you want to waste your time on me? I know you don't like me, because I don't know if I've always been the best older brother, and I want to show you that I'm sorry. You're sorry? Yeah. I bowed my head, a little abashed at my own guilty confession. For some reason, I can't quite meet my sister's eyes. You don't need to like the gift. In fact, I think you'll hate it. You don't need to like me, but I want you to know. That's why I'll take a deep breath. I can be in pain sometimes. I don't like how you talk to me, but that doesn't change the fact that we're family. I guess thinking about it a little, I've always been jealous of you. Hey, you. Otoko looks at the floor with her voice unusually awkward. You don't need to hit me with all this mushy stuff. I really don't care if you have a girlfriend. I was just trying to annoy you. I figure. But what I said is true, you know. I was always jealous of you. It's obvious Dad likes you the best. You've always got better grades than you, but no matter what I did, Dad praised and spoiled you. Instead, he acts like you do no wrong. You're his princess. Oh, do you want to be Dad's princess too? Not really, but I like it if you had a little more faith in me. Doesn't help that you're so confident and pushy and headstrong. I guess I've always been in your shadow. That's what I used. That's why I used to bully you when we were kids. That's why I've been so cold to you lately. But I think it was wrong of me. I was being immature, so. I pulled a courier bag from behind my back and handed it to my sister. And this is where things are starting to come to a head here. Here, take it. I don't think you'll like it, but I'm no good with women's fashion. I guess it's the font that counts. Plus, those hairpins were really expensive. Not that I can tell Otoko that, even if she does end up hating them. Telling people just how much money you spent on them is a pretty cool Yeah, he's correct. That is kind of a dick move to do that. Still, I can't help worry about the girl in the antique shop swindled me. She said the beads on top of the pins were real topaz and jade. I began to have my doubts. I'm not a professional jeweler, and I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If I were a Toko, I'd I probably would have demanded proof for all of her lovely claims and then haggled the price down to half the asking rate. But I'm not Otoko. We might be related, but we're not all alike. Well, you're acting totally weird today, but whatever, I guess it's stupid to turn down a free gift. Otoko accepts the courier bag from me. Her fingers grip slowly, tentatively, as it opens as it yeah, she opens it as if it contained deadly spores from a mushroom. Maybe she thinks it's some weird underhanded attempt to poison her. I know I haven't been the nicest to her in the past. It's not like I want to kill her, really. Otoko opens the bag cautiously and peers inside. Her eyes narrow. She blinks. And then very slowly she extracts the antique hairpins from the bottom of the bag. She turns it over in her hands. What is this? It's a hairpin. It looks ancient. I think it might be, yes. How strange. Though the hairpin was worn and scuffled from age, it still shimmers beneath the lights of her pale pink bedroom. It looks prettier than it did in the antique store, where it was surrounded by shelves upon shelves of old tat. Removed from that gloomy environment, it now seems more special somehow. I can tell how old this hairpin is from a glance, but that only seems to add to its worth. It's not a newly manufactured piece of jewelry, something that can be displayed in a shiny magazine. It has some real history. Otoko, however, remains oddly quiet. I guess I can take that as a rejection. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't like it, don't you? I didn't think you would. I know it's not really your style, but you're right, it's not my style. But I guess it's kind of pretty. You think so? The bee at the end? It looks like it's made of something precious. The lady at the store says these hairpins were made from topaz and some jade. Right, and she's really surprised at this at all. I bet these cost a lot of money. Not that much. I don't want to know the truth. That'll be much too embarrassing. Well, it's a bit of a pointless gift. I mean, I can't wear this outside. It wouldn't go with any of my clothes, I figure. It would have been much better if you bought me a bikini and much more cost effective too. A nice swimsuit would have been half as expensive as these pins. You're probably right, but I appreciate the thought, I guess. You mean you like the gift? Kind of. I mean, it's not something I'd choose for myself, but it's exactly the kind of thing you'd choose for me. So I guess it's a very you-like present. More than a bikini. As if you'd buy me anything useful. I prefer the finer things in life. I think you're just pretentious. Not even a real hipster anyway. You still watch Dragon Ball. Yeah, there's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, Kai, and Super, and whatever the hell else there is. But we don't talk about the live action movie official. Dragon Ball is good, and it's popular for a reason. It's popular with little boys, you baby. Hey, it's got a new season not long ago, and all the older fans are watching it. We grew up with the series. Whatever. Otoko rolls her eyes. She doesn't seem impressed by my rebuttal. You're not as smart as you think you are, but... Well, this present was a nice surprise, even if it is a bit useless, thanks. You mean that? I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Yeah, that's the one thing about Otoko. She's quite honest, even though she was a bit abrasive in the beginning. Well, thank God for that. I was starting to sweat a little over there. I never found out my picky little sister would respond to my presence so positively. Well, I guess the reaction isn't completely positive, but at least she thanked me. That means more to me than she'll ever know. Maybe my wish wasn't impossible after all. Hey, Otoko shifts from foot to foot awkwardly, which is unusual for her. There's something I want to tell you. What's that? It's just that, I know I can be a little mean to you sometimes, I guess that's what siblings do, but I don't know. You said you were jealous of me. I thought I was the one that was jealous of you. Jealous? What do you have to be jealous of? You're way more confident than I am, and you've always been so popular. Maybe, but you've always done better than me in school. My teachers always sighing and asking me why I'm not more like you. It gets tiring. I blink at her, surprised. I'm so used to Dad praising Otoko to the ends of the earth and back that I can't imagine anyone telling her to be more like me. Who would want to be me anyway? I don't always want to be me. And that's not all. You're older than me. You always get treated like the mature, responsible one. But Mom and Dad still think I'm a little kid. And Mom sometimes seems to think I can't even dress myself. Otoko looks at the kimono on her bed with an obvious distaste, and I'm stuck in this tiny town out in the middle of nowhere while you get to go off to Tokyo. It's just not fair. I'm sure you'll be fine to go to Tokyo soon enough. Your grades are good enough. Not as good as yours. Yeah, but being confident can go a long way. Compared to you, I'm a loser who still watches Dragon Ball, remember? Huh? Well, you've got that right. Otoko grins at me and her eyes glittering with childish mischief. I smile back at her. I can't help myself. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually having a normal conversation with my sister. We're getting along like siblings should. It almost feels like a miracle. I know I'm being unfair though. I mean, you can't help being older than me any more than I. You can't help being older than me any more than you can help being a massive nerd. It pissed me off so bad thinking you were in a big city while I was stuck here. But I knew I was being irrational. This town isn't all that bad, you know. You have a lot of friends here, and it's not totally barren. I guess, but Otoko doesn't sound convinced. Oh well, I'll get older eventually. Then you'll wish you were a teen again. Huh, maybe I never thought of it like that before. Oh, whatever. I can't wear these pins with my normal clothes. It'd be a shame to waste them. I want to get a bit of use out of them at least. So what are you gonna do? Otoko taps her finger against her nose. You'll just have to wait and see, my dear brother. And I'm gonna end it here because this episode has gone long. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and to share. Anyway, I'm the new Starcade fan here saying thanks for watching and bye for now.